MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His defense motivated as ever, coming off that shutout to last week's win. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end of Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Penix here from the gun. Boyd hauls it in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
First down of the game for James Cook. Escapes a defender. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got Khalil Shakir. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Dump off to his fullback. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second down.
On the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Into traffic. Complete. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Setting up play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like
Robinson gets hit, and he loses it. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
46-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Play fake, Penix. Look, he's in trouble, and they bring him down again! And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To the air with Penix. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down, Buffalo.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran about the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills take a 20-zip lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that...
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 24. That's caught at the 4. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they take this in for the score. The Bills were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Josh Allen the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Pass now to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons looking down a very long field. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to London. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Falcons.
Penix now on 1st down. Escapes his grasp. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
It's Penix yet again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Strong with the return. Jukes out a one-stop. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Able to get it to Moore. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Again at 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Allen on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wasn't needed at all in the 1st half, partner. This is going to be his 1st punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
First down, Bill.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They kick the running back in motion. Allen now on first down. He completes it in traffic. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All right, set now, first and 10. Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down. At the Falcons,
Putting a receiver in motion. Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
Number 4, James Cook. First and goal. At the 8-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Here's second and goal from the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and
Pressure coming. It's Allen.
6-yard line.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Falcons.
Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
His back is Robinson. And this one doesn't go far.
And on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Buffalo.
complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Play action now with Allen. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. Pass now to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. They're going to be set up with first and goal after that INT.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Avoid some trouble there. Hits him on the in route. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Penix here from the gun. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Now Penix off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and
Penix now to throw. Oh, he got free. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So out now comes the punter. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
2nd down.
Again, it's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
Here's Cook. Jukes one defender, and he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Bills' 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Another one for Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Now Allen off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it with Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.